Welcome back again to another episode of Big Red's Isopods. And this week, we're going to be shrinking ourselves down to the size of an isopod and seeing what life is like down on the miniature level. Alright, before any further ado, let's get into it. Alright everyone, now that we've got ourselves all shrunken down, we can take a look at our Porcellio lavis at a close-up view. Take a look at them just mowing down on some food. Porcellio lavis is definitely one of my favorite isopods, and definitely a favorite on this channel. I mean, just take a look at those cute little faces. Definitely a very busy culture of isopods. Definitely super cool to be down this small. You can definitely tell that Porcellio lavis is a favorite amongst hobbyists, as they are very food aggressive and willing to come out during the daytime and run around, not hide so much like a lot of the other species. Whoa, hey, watch out. He nearly ran me over. What a crazy isopod. I've never fed them peas before, but as you can clearly see, they're enjoying it a lot. Here's another group of dairy cows that I found, just munching on a pea, and I do believe some bearded dragon food here. They're really enjoying it. You can see them disappearing into these tunnels here and holes through the bark. And it's crazy to see them at this size. Anyway, let's go take a look at our next culture. As you can clearly see here, this is one of my cultures of Armadillidium vulgare. This is one of my favorite, the orange tangerines. You can see they got all different sizes in here, from that big guy down there all the way over to these tiny guys over here on my right. Even some super small ones that I can see in here. Looks like there's isopods all over the place in here. Here's another one over here, and I think I see some monkai beside this one. Oh, and then I think there's even more back over here. Oh wow, there's isopods all over the place in here. This culture's doing really well. Look, there's two just rummaging around and having a little bite to eat. And if we take a look back over here at this one, I'm sure if you take a real good look on the rocks over here, there's some baby monkai here. Yeah, let's take a closer look. Well, we don't want to disturb this mother any more than we have to, so let's go take a look at our next culture. And this is a very famous culture, my culture Porcellio prunatus, or Porcellionatus prunatus, I guess, the powder oranges, which are just a crazy and very active culture. Everywhere you look in here, there's just more and more isopods. Fighting over food, running around. It's just a very active species. Whoa, there's even some under my feet here. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, guy. Oh, watch out. think these are very happy-go-lucky and excited species. And look at them, they're just running around, play fighting over there. They're not aggressively fighting, but they're definitely fighting. Definitely a very cool species to see up close and personal like this. Very excited to see them in this view. Man, there is definitely so many isopods in these cultures here. Anyway, that's enough of these. Let's go take a look at our next culture. This is my culture of Armadillidium maculatum, zebras, which are definitely a favorite of multiple hobbyists. I know there's quite a few people out there that find this one of the best ones, or the most alluring ones out there. Definitely great for beginners as well. As you can see, there's multiple different color variations, different stripes and whatnot. Look at how cute this little zebra is. Oh look, there's even more zebras back over here. Alright, now let's take a look at our culture of Officinatus, the Armadillidium species that is definitely one of my favorite. Little tanks running around. Look at this guy. Look at these guys. Oh, I think I hear something behind me. Let's take a look over here. Oh, it's a little Monkai. Look at this tiny little guy. It's adorable and cute. It's not often you see them Monkai running around. They usually come out more during the nighttime than they do during the daytime. Whoa, there's even more over here. Although it's not nighttime, you can definitely tell they still enjoy hiding in the shadows. I don't even have to tell you what these guys are. You can tell just by their coloration. These are the pandas. I mean, look at them. They look exactly like pandas. Rolling around, curling up, and munching down. How can't you like these guys? Oh, I think I see even more over here. Wow, take a look at all those pandas. Although their price might be a little bit higher, I definitely think the Cubara species is such an adorable isopod. I mean, just look at the little face these guys got. And the coloration, the pandas, adorable. Wow, looks like these guys really love peas too. Definitely gonna feed them those again. Now, I couldn't shrink myself down without looking at the fastest species of isopod. Even if they aren't the fanciest looking, just watching them run around, I couldn't help myself. I mean, these guys seem pretty calm right now, but there is a lot of Florida fast in here. Look at them climb all over everything. Definitely not super beautiful, but definitely an isopod I do love. Look at how tiny these Florida fast monkai are. Now, this is a species that's known for being invasive. These are the dwarf whites. But I figured since I'm so small, I gotta look at the smallest isopods I own. These guys get a really bad rap for how much they take over other containers, which is true, but at the same time, they deserve to be respected and loved just like every other isopod. I mean, look at how tiny some of these guys are. You know, these guys are known for playing possum if you give them a bit of a scare. Heh, look, they're not moving. You can definitely tell by their small size and their voracious appetite how they could easily take over another container. Best to keep these guys way out of reach of your other cultures and not to mix them up. Now we're going to take a look at the final culture I'm going to take a look at today, which is the Armadillidium paraca, or paraca, whichever way you pronounce it, which is definitely a super cool isopod. Makes me feel like I'm back in time, back looking at all the trilobites of the past. So cool. As you can see, there's definitely a lot of isopods in these cultures. Super cool to see all the different isopods living together, running around. Such a cool isopod. I love that skirt. Now these guys definitely aren't as food aggressive as some of the Porcellio species, like the dairy cows or the prunatus, but they are definitely one of the more food hungry species of the Armadillidium species. So if you really like Armadillidiums, this is definitely an isopod for you. Well, sorry sir, I didn't mean to step on you. You okay there, buddy? Definitely one of my most populated cultures here. You can see that there's just so many different isopods running around in here, having a blast, munching on some stuff. Reminds me of the Cretaceous. I mean, just look at those backs and skirt and the way that they're shaped. Doesn't that remind you of the trilobites of the past? Alright, I think I'm done being small. Let's get out of here.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my miniature world of isopods, and I think it was pretty cool to take a look through the eyes of what it would be like to be the size of an isopod. Personally, I think I prefer to be my own size, but it was pretty neat to see what it would be like to live in a world like the isopods live. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys all again next week.